It's your girl Ari Melanie's back again with another video. And sis, bro, we need to talk. We got a lot to talk about. Okay, it's been a lot going on with me. I know it's been a minute. I miss y'all too. Y'all don't even gotta say I know you miss me, so I miss y'all too. But like, it's just been a lot going on. So I guess we're gonna get to the nitty gritty or whatever. Okay, so boom, I got my laptop right here because I wrote down a few notes and stuff that I want to talk about, and we just gonna get right into it. So basically, where have I been? Listen, okay, so first of all, this year was just, it was a year, I'll say that, because we're gonna get into it. But anyway, so basically this year has just been, I've been really busy working, trying to figure out life. That's really the whole thing about it, or the reason why I've been going, figuring out life and working, just working too much. That's one of the things that I've learned, that I'm like overworking myself or whatever, and that I don't need to be working as much as I do, which there's nothing wrong with working. Like, if you have joy, peace, and all those type of things, like if it's causing you to not bear fruit, it sounds like you need to let it go. So I stopped working shift as much. If y'all seen that vlog, A Day in the Life of a Shift Shopper, I don't really do shift that much anymore. Well, really, I haven't done it for like probably some months now at this point. So I've been just working full-time at Target, and then after that just come home, do whatever I need to do, film a YouTube video, get ready for the next day, whatever, spend my time with God, you know, that type of thing. So that's the reason why I'm able to get back into filming for YouTube, because before then I just didn't have the time. And I'm not just saying that because I didn't feel like filming. Like, I literally did not have the time between working at Target, getting off, doing shift, and then turning around and going back to Target. Like, even on my off days I was still working because I would do shift. So I was just overworking myself, stressing myself out. I wasn't happy, nothing like that. Like, it was just, I was focused on money, getting the money, because I was trying to pay a certain thing off or whatever, which I did accomplish, but it was just like, it wasn't worth the toll it was taking on me mentally, emotionally, all the other type of stuff. So I cut that out. And there's other stuff that I just been wanting to get more into. Like, I was thinking about, like, which is probably crazy, y'all can probably be like, girl, you doing what? But like, I'm such a planner to the point where it's like probably just ridiculous, because I'm already moved into my house with my family. Like, mind you, no husband, no kids, but I'm just thinking about how it's gonna be when I get there. Not even the husband and kids part, but just like living on my own and stuff. Like, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna start meal prepping, I'm gonna start working out, I'm gonna have me a whole morning routine, I'm gonna be doing this, I'm gonna be doing that. Crazy. But that's just how my mind be working. I already be on to the next life while I'm still in this one, and it's just crazy. But anyway, so yeah, I'm at the point where I'm kind of just ready to be on my own. Y'all should know, since I moved to Texas, I live with my aunt and my cousins. So next chapter, I'm just ready to live on my own finally. That's a big step for me, because if you know, you know. As much as I like to be alone, I don't like to be alone for real, like, if you catch my drift. Like, I like to be by myself, but not in a house by myself. Like, do that make sense? Do y'all feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So a little nervous when that time does come, because it hasn't come yet, but I'm just speaking like for the future or whatever, because that's just mentally just where I am, realizing, like, coming more into myself, realizing stuff that I like and that I don't like. And when you get to a certain age, you just be like, dang, like, I have too many preferences and too many this and that about myself, to the point where it's just like, I just need my own spot. Like, I need my own space to just for everything to be how I want it to be, because mentally this ain't it. But besides that, I've also been like just trying to figure out my purpose, because I really feel like I don't really know why I'm here for real. Like, I have things that I like to do that I'm passionate about. I feel like I can be good at pretty much anything that I learn how to do and that I practice repeatedly. Like, I just feel like I learn quick and I catch on fast. Isn't that the same thing? Whatever. I can pick up on stuff and do it well is basically what I'm trying to say. So it doesn't matter really what I do, and it's not really about being good at something, but like, what do I want to do, or what do I feel like I was put on this earth to do, basically. And I've just been trying to figure that out, talk to God about it, really seek God for that, because I really don't know, like, why am I here? Like, what was I placed here specifically to do to make the world better? Because we all have a purpose that's for that specific purpose. Like, I don't know. I just don't know what mine is. And that's just where I am right now, figuring that part out. Another thing, I just realized I really don't like working anymore. Like, as far as physical labor, like, I'm not lazy or anything like that. I can be lazy. I have my lazy moments. I feel like everybody does, but generally speaking, like, I like to stay busy and be constantly moving. But for me, sometimes that's just really toxic for my overall health. But generally speaking, I just feel like working just to work or working to live, it does not give me no type of motivation to like be here. Like, it's just like going through emotions every single day, and that's just not the type of life that I'm trying to live. And I'm just really trying to figure out the next steps of my life. That's pretty much just where I am right now, figuring it out. I'm 24, finna be 25 in August, so I just feel like I'm at that, not really even the milestone, because I feel like the next milestone really is 30, but like 25, you halfway there. Like, it's like, girl, where are we going with this life thing? Like, we gotta get it together. That's just kind of just where I am right now. It's just, that could be a whole nother video in itself, but I'm not gonna spend too much time on that part. We're just gonna move on to the next topic. But generally speaking, that's where I am right now. I have been incorporating, like, ever since I moved here is when I started it. But like, my whole self-care routine and everything like that has advanced since I've gotten older, and since this whole pandemic thing. Like, I don't know if I've shared this on this platform before, but generally speaking, like, I didn't even have really like a skincare routine until I think 2020, like when COVID first happened. Like, all I used to do was like witch hazel and maybe a moisturizer. I don't even know if I used to use moisturizer or not, to be honest. I think I just started doing that, and with that I started like incorporating facials and stuff into my maintenance routine. Like, I always, since I was young, not like consistently obviously, but I've always liked getting my nails and feet done and stuff like that. And then when I got older, like in college, I started getting waxes and stuff like that. And then now I've incorporated facials into that routine as well. I've also started laser hair removal, which I wish I would have took y'all on that journey, but see, it's not fully complete. So I guess I could start from like my next session to the last session and then give y'all my thoughts on the overall process. But it has been working. Transparent moment, my problem area has always been my chin. Since I was young, my cousins, they used to be on me, like they could see the little whiskers. Well, it was only like a little bit at the time, but even still, like, I was very insecure about that. Like, why can you see what's on my face from a distance? Like, that don't make sense. Like, and everybody's used to, you know, peach fuzz in the mustache area. Like, that's very normal. But for the chin, I'm not really feeling that. To be a female, that's like a very touchy type of thing. So I used to just wax it or whatever, but it got to a point where it was just it was getting very thick, and not even like, I don't even know how to explain it, but if I could show y'all, y'all probably be like, oh, you're dramatic. But at the same time, no, because if you can see it from a distance and it's a lot of hairs, I feel like that's not dramatic at all. It wasn't a full beard, but it was still enough to be insecure about, if that makes sense. So if I went without plucking it or waxing it for like, just say 2 weeks, because back when I had COVID, which I did get COVID in December of 2021, was that 2021? Yeah. So during that time period, within those 2 weeks, obviously I wasn't trying to pluck it or nothing like that. So when I came out of quarantine, you could see it from a distance. So, and yes, I know this not because of my own eyes, but comments that were made to me from somebody else. So obviously I know that another person can see it. So me being me, I just don't want this to be seen on me. Like, I don't care if I see it, but just like the fact that it's noticeable is just like annoying, especially to the point where like, even if you're just joking, I feel like you could just bring it up. It's kind of just like, it's there. Like, what do you want me to do about it? Like, not that I don't keep it up, I do keep it up, but it's just like, sometimes, especially with wearing masks, sometimes I just be like, I really don't care because nobody can see my face like that. But then it'd be like those moments, like say if I'm on my lunch break and somebody come in the lunchroom, it's like I got my mask off, and if they could see it, just the thought, the anxiety, it's just like whatever. Anyway, we're not gonna dwell too much on that topic, but just know it's working based on my chin situation. I'll try to show y'all. I don't know if you can see, but I'm gonna try to crop it to where you can see my mustache, because I'm waiting to wax that when I go on vacation. I didn't include that in the laser just because like I said, it's pretty normal to me. I don't really care, and it don't grow that thick or as fast, so I didn't feel a need to do that. I was just gonna do it a couple steps at a time. I'm not even gonna say one step, because I started with my chin, my underarms, and my Brazilian area. So I care the most about the chin. The underarms, my underarms just grows too fast in between waxes. That's why I decided to include that, because it's just like, if I could just eliminate this altogether, that would just be perfect, because I hate having to plan outfits around if I have body hair or not. Like, it's just really annoying. And not that I care if people see that I have body hair, but it's just like sometimes I be wanting to stretch my waxes out, and sometimes it's not fun to be wearing a tank top and shorts and have hair under your arms and on your legs. It's kind of just like, oh girl, you don't shave. And it's like, no, I haven't shaved since how many years now? I want to say since I was like between the ages of 18 to 20. Like, I've been stopped shaving since I started waxing full time. So I don't even own a razor anymore. I gave my razors away years ago. So no, I don't shave. I have 2 more sessions left, so I can probably include some footage of the time that I did go, and then moving forward I'll try to document, you know, the progress, or give y'all an update, let y'all know if it actually works or not, and the price, everything like that. I could do that in a separate video, but yes, I've been doing that. In this time off, what else have I done? I mean, I've probably done a lot of stuff in this time period, but the main thing I'm focusing on is like my relationship with God and like my personal growth, because just like noticing how stressed out working all the time be having me, and how it makes me, like how it affects me emotionally. Like, I be so drained at the end of the day, not anymore, but like a couple months ago, I'd be so drained at the end of the day that I wouldn't want to come home and deal with my family. Like, it would just irritate me, the fact that I would walk in the door and somebody would speak. It would just be like, bro, I just got off. Like, I don't want to talk. And even though, yes, I love them, no, I'm not mad at them, but it's just like the principle of the fact that like I'm irritated from work, but it's just like, why are you taking it out on them? Which is like, I'm not really trying to, but it's just like, I can't control the way I feel. It's too much. Too much. And I just really had to reel myself back in and like work on myself internally, because I was not doing all of this before. Like, yeah, I've been having attitude problems and stuff like that, or like a bad attitude, or having lack of self-control when it comes to like my emotions and stuff like that. Like, I tend to shut down if I feel like I'm getting upset or whatever, and then if you say something to me while I'm upset, it'll just be visibly obvious that I'm not feeling it. But it was just to the point where it was too frequent, and I didn't like that. I didn't like the way that it was making me feel about myself, and the way it was making me, not even making me, because obviously I'm me, I can control myself, but I didn't like the way I was treating other people because of it. And it was just like something that you can't really explain, because it's something you don't want to deal with, but you're dealing with it. And it's just like, I can't explain what I'm trying to say. But if you go through this, we hear, like, you know what I'm trying to say, like, I don't know, whole thing. But anyway, I've been learning more about like spirituality and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that I learned that I didn't know before, and so many things in society that are just normalized, that are just not normal. I'm just tell you, it's just not normal. It's not okay. I had to do a purge of a lot of things, denouncing a lot of things. And not even things that like I was intentionally trying to be into because of the meanings behind it and stuff like that. Like, really, I was the type of person, I didn't think certain things was that serious. Like, certain things I thought was just entertainment, and it's really not, you know what I mean? So like, I had to stop associating myself with like astrology and zodiac signs. I wasn't into the horoscope thing because that was just like taking it too far for me. I just thought it was like funny because sometimes it would be true, and I would just laugh at it, repost it, haha, whatever. It wasn't that serious to me. But even that small little association, like, that's an open door. So I just had to close it completely. I got rid of my Leo necklace, stuff like that. What else? I stopped watching scary movies. If you know me, you know I loved Halloween. Like, that was my favorite time of year. October was my favorite month. Like, all of that type of stuff. So it hasn't been October since this spiritual journey I've been on. So I haven't had a chance to really say like, oh, like, I don't do this anymore. But I made the decision mentally that I was no longer gonna watch scary movies. I've been doing good with that. I loved Stranger Things, but this season 4 is extremely demonic. And it's just like, once your spiritual eyes get open to stuff, you start just seeing stuff for what it really is, and it becomes, you just start getting more convicted and being more aware. So I started season 4, but I haven't finished it. Who knows if I will finish it or not, but I'm just in a place where I'm not trying to open myself up to things that I know are not good for me or are not of God. So aside from that, yeah. So as far as Halloween goes, I won't be celebrating Halloween, regardless if you want to say you celebrating it or not. Doing anything like haunted houses, which if you know me, you know I used to love going to haunted houses. I would go to me at least one a year, but sometimes more than once, because I just loved, I don't know what my attachment was to Halloween, scary movies, stuff like that. I don't know, but I used to love it. That used to be my thing. So cut out scary movies, cut out haunted houses, stuff like that. But aside from that, I've also been single for a very long time. If you know me, then you know my last relationship. So I think that ended in August or September of like 2019. Today is what, July 10th, 2022. So I've been single for like 3 years. Yeah, going on 3 years I've been single, and I've also been celibate as well. So that's been a journey on its own. But believe it or not, like, I barely, and when I say barely, I mean barely, have the urge to even do anything sexual. And I'm not even just talking with a partner, with even myself. And yes, I've done some stuff, and not like as far as like actual intercourse. I'm not sure if this is too personal, but life update, it is what it is. I haven't done anything as far as actual intercourse, but I did do like other stuff. I guess you could consider it foreplay in the year of 2020, but ever since that year, I haven't done absolutely anything since 2020, right? I'm pretty sure the year of 2020 was the last year I've had any type of relations. Yeah. So I haven't even had intercourse since, in 3 years. Was it 3 years? Regardless. I haven't had a boyfriend since 2019. Haven't done anything physical since like 2020, but I haven't had intercourse since like 2019 too. So either way, going on 3 years of celibacy. But I more recently made the decision to do it like for God, because initially I was doing it for myself because I was tired of getting hurt, and I was tired of getting hurt and stuff, because that's all these men folks that's sent by the enemy obviously want to do. They just want to get in your pants, and it's just like, big boy, I'm not trying to do all that. And then they just want to break your heart and stuff like that. It's just not worth it to me at this point. So initially I was just doing it for myself, for personal reasons, like, oh, like, I'm not doing that because I already been down this road. I already know where it leads to, and I need my vision to be 2020 when it comes to seeing folks for who they really is, because I ain't got time to be wrapped up in something just because I done gave it up. We ain't doing that this year or previous years or years later. We saving it for our hubbies now, and that's just on period. And we wait until marriage, even dating, courting, up until marriage. We still ain't doing it. We saving it for wedding night, wedding day, wedding night, whatever, honeymoon, whatever. So yeah, I'm on that journey as well. I've been enjoying my singleness though. Like, it's lonely sometimes, really barely. Like, at first it was kind of rough, like sleeping alone and stuff like that. But I think after a couple months, that was pretty much over with. And sometimes, you know, I'll be bored and have moments like, dang, like, I want me a little yeah. But those come and go in waves. Like, it don't ever be nothing serious. Like, dang, like, I really want a boyfriend. Like, I really don't want to be single right now. It's more so just like a phase. Like, you just be bored, and then life gets exciting. You just get distracted, and then you just forget about it. It's that type of thing really for me. It has been a while, and being almost 25, it kind of do be like, dang, like, when am I gonna meet my husband? But at the same time, I'm not looking, so it's kind of like, how do I expect to meet anybody? I don't know. But even still, I'm good where I'm at. God's timing is perfect enough for me, so I'll just be here whenever he sent him my way. I ain't pressed or nothing. I am really excited for marriage though, and I already have. Y'all know how I told y'all earlier in this video how I be planning for the future. Like, I already know the type of conversations I want to have with my future husband about, like, how we raise our kids and stuff like that. Like, I probably sound, but listen, these types of things are important. Like, you gotta set your standards and boundaries with yourself. Like, you gotta have these conversations with yourself first. Like, okay, this is the game plan. This is how we going into the situation. Write you down a couple little, you know, standards, whatever you want to call them, of what you want for your future husband, and just leave it in your notes when you go on a date. And if they, you know, when the red flags start showing up, just see them for what they are, and that's red flags. And then, you know, if it just so happened to happen on a date, just say you gotta go to the bathroom and never come back. No, I'm just playing, but for real, just nip it in the bud before it gets too far. Like, end it before it even starts, because I promise you, it'll save you the heartbreak in the long run. But besides that, I think that's pretty much it, y'all. I keep looking off because I'm looking at my notes. But I have another journey that I want to take y'all on with me. I'll probably elaborate on that with y'all more towards the end of the year maybe. But I'm thinking about locking up. If you know, you know. If you don't, just wait on it. Like, y'all gonna see. But that's the next journey I'm thinking about taking y'all on. But as far as what I've been up to and things like that, that's pretty much it. That sums up this video for the most part. But I did want to tell y'all one last thing before I go. And well, not even tell y'all, but really ask y'all's opinion, because I know y'all peep the new intro and outro. Like, let me know how y'all feeling about it. Y'all like it, y'all don't like it. Let me know about the new channel name. Do y'all like it, y'all don't like it? Regardless, I just want to know y'all's opinion. It's gonna stay the way it is for a while, if anything, but I just feel like it made sense for me starting a new journey to just start fresh. And with a fresh start, that just means, oh, y'all remember when I brought up the whole spiritual journey thing or whatever? So that's another reason for the name change. And you know, like mermaids being a part of the marine kingdom and stuff like that. So that's why I changed my name. So now I can't call y'all my little mermaids and my little merman no more. So now we gotta have a new name for you guys. And I have a new name that I think y'all are really gonna like. Let me know if y'all like it or not, but that's still gonna be your name, because I just feel like it just makes so much sense. Okay, so y'all ready? Y'all wanna hear the name? Okay, drum roll. It's Air Force. Isn't that so cute? Like, that just makes so much sense. Like, Air Force, air, force. My support system, like, you get it. The math is math, and I know. So cute. So yes, welcome to the Air Force. If you are new, yes, bring it in. We can hug. And yeah, I really hope y'all enjoyed the update. Let me know what y'all want to see from me moving forward. Let me know down below if you have any questions about anything that I mentioned in this video. And yeah, make sure y'all stay safe, stay blessed. Do a good deed. Keep working on your relationship with God. Keep working on yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, internally, all that stuff. We all have our season of isolation. I feel like that was my season this past year. It's just a lot going on. And I'm also going to be another journey I'm going to be taking y'all on, which is why I'm officially giving y'all a room tour, because I'm not going to be able to do everything I want to do in this space as far as my room is concerned, because we all knew it was coming, because I'm moving again. So, which I'm moving again because my aunt is actually married now. So happy for them. And she's going to be moving to live with her fiance. I mean, girl, what? She's going to be moving to be living with her husband now. So with that move, of course she's moving out of state, so obviously can't stay here. So we all gonna be relocating, so that's gonna be a whole nother new journey. So yes, I'm not gonna leave y'all hanging. I know I promised y'all a room tour, so room tour coming very soon, probably the video after this. So just make sure y'all stay tuned for that. I like to keep my word on stuff like that, so, or just period in general, because integrity just means a lot to me. So I may not do it when you want it, but just believe eventually it's gonna get done. And that's on period. But yeah, I love y'all so much. Thank you for supporting me. If y'all been here, y'all been rocking with me since Melon Mermaid, then just Mermaid, then now all things air, and you're a part of the Air Force. I just really appreciate you and thank you. And I look forward to this journey and wherever it takes us, because we a family. We going on this, I mean, we going through all of this together. Like, y'all are coming along with me, and I really feel honored to be sharing this moment with you guys. Like, y'all are my family. Nah, for real though. That's the end of this video. I love y'all so much. Thank you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Give me suggestions of things you want to see from me down below, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.